Dang, Silver Fox. Silver Fox came in there with like a machine gun of ats right there, just like just got everyone in there on one little bit there. But how are we doing, everyone? Welcome into the stream. Hope we're all having a fantastic start to your week there. Fantastic Monday. So excited to see everyone. And yeah, welcome into a little bit different. Ooh, look at what screen it's on. Let's actually back up. A little bit different of a stream today. As the title says there, you're trying your best, you're doing your best, exactly. Hi Cypress, how you doing? Good to see you. And hello all of our members and all of our lovely chat people there. I see you all. Hello, 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 hello. I think I got everyone with all the hellos. But yeah, so today we are gonna start at least thinking about a new project there in Planet Zoo. So if y'all joined in the one of the last streams, what was it, Friday stream or Thursday stream? Went ahead and basically wrapped up Thornton Hills Zoo there. And yes, now it's time to kind of move on and start a new zoo. So as far as Thornton Hills Zoo goes, though, little update on that. So went ahead and completely finished Thornton Hills Zoo. As many of you know, over the weekend I shared some pictures of it and was like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and record a tour video and we'll be good to go. And then we weren't good to go anymore. So essentially what happened was I added in a bunch of vehicles. Actually, I'll show you a picture of what I did. I'll show you a picture of what broke Thornton Hills Zoo there and what I had to ultimately redo a lot of stuff. I added in a funk load of cars and buses to fill out the parking lot. Here we go. We're gonna take a field trip. Ready, break. So I added in all of this. So I'm glad I got picture evidence of it at least. So, but I added in this, a little bit of this there. So these cars are made by different people in the workshop, so they're not in game. Don't go looking in your game for the buses and the cars and everything there. But yeah, and I even added them in over here. I had a little story going with it too, that it was like, oh, everyone always uses the main lot of Thornton Hills Zoo. It's always so busy, and there's a school group here too. Dang it, it's gonna be so busy. And they're like, hey, at least no one uses the newer lot though. That one's always empty. But essentially, after I added in all these cars, the zoo no longer opened. All those cars are like a couple hundred pieces each. And yeah, so essentially we had, I don't know, like, 5 to 10,000 new pieces in the game of all gutter pieces. And I could no one could open Thornton Hills Zoo anymore. It was just dead. I had 5 or 6 people try. I tried to stream it through GeForce Gaming, which uses, the super duper like NASA type computers, essentially streamed to your, nothing worked. It just kept crashing for every single person, so I had to kind of redo all of Thornton Hills Zoo, all the ending of it at least. So anyways, long story short, just there'll be a tour video out soon for it, but I'm currently in the process of redoing again Thornton Hills Zoo. So, but anyways, moving on to, yeah, we literally killed it. Yep. You had the same thing with Missoula? Yeah, so don't add cars to your game essentially until we get like a scenery car or something. But yeah, so that was a bummer. But anyways, we're gonna move on to a new project today, at least starting to think about it. I don't know how much we're gonna be actually building, but we're gonna be thinking about the project a whole bunch. So we're actually gonna go ahead and to start off, we're gonna run over to Google Maps. So this is where I start my new projects at. So we did a similar stream to this a little bit ago. Hey Heather, I see you there. Have a good chiropractic appointment. Yes, there we go. This is where I start my projects though, so I guess this is just come along with me as I plan my zoos, like, or my project. This is how I basically kind of get to it there. So the overall thing that I want to do is it's gonna be set in the US. That's the first thing. It's gonna be set in the United States there. The second thing I want to accomplish with this is I would like to have it be in a warmer climate. So we're gonna have it either be in the south or the west there. I want there to be, let's see, good rainfall, I guess you'd say, so we can use any kind of foliage. I'm kind of leaning towards the west. Here. So I think California bros. I think California is where we're going to be heading toward, because Oregon's a little bit too cold. Washington gets a little bit too cold for what I'm thinking. So I think, yeah, right along Southern California. So let's look here. What do we have? So there's a lot of zoos already in California, especially Southern California, right? But I think if we look down here, now spoiler, I actually already have a place picked out. I kind of already have a place picked out there. So I appreciate all the suggestions, but I'm playing this up as if, what? I don't know any. No, I spent a little bit of time last night, and I actually picked Savannah Banana's brain there for a little bit because she's a local California resident there. But yeah, I found this place right in between San Diego and Los Angeles there. It's about an hour from San Diego Zoo, an hour and a half from Los Angeles Zoo, and it is Menifee, California. We are gonna go to Menifee, California, right off the 215 there, bros. And if you go right off the 215 there, you're gonna find, there it is. You find this big old plot of land. That's not really California, is it? Hey, what's up, Wyatt? I'm gonna find your house. I see a lot of people are like, ooh, California. That's right, yeah. That's right. So this plot of land right here, right off of the 215 is already built up. I went ahead and measured it out too and compared it to other big zoos in the country. And if you don't know, you can do that like this. We can go to measure distance here. We're gonna start our distance there. Boop, boop. Come over here, boop it. That's not really a good boop. Let's boop it right there. Go there and then complete it. And that's gonna tell you how big it is. So it's about 3.28 miles in an area there. So comparatively to like the San Diego Zoo and other big zoos, it's like a mile bigger than like some of the like really big zoos. So that's a perfect plot of land. So that's our plot of land right there that we're gonna go to in good old, what is it again? Menifee, California. And I went even a little bit further, like I said, and I did some other distance stuff where, I measured the distance, or see how far it was from the San Diego Zoo and the Los Angeles Zoo, because those are the two biggest zoos next to it, and they're about an hour and a half to an hour away, so it's perfect placing for another decent sized good zoo. Hey Savannah, what's up there? Hey Bold, good to see you. Hey Leaf, you can already taste the taxes. I know, right? That's the only thing, right? So anyways, that's like a little like peel behind the curtain or whatever you want to say of how I kind of determine where we're gonna go for our zoo projects and everything like that, or just projects in general. So yeah, have that determined. So now we know our climate, our location, we have our budget down, which is going to be unlimited essentially. We're gonna have an unlimited budget, but also keep it within the realm of possibility, if that makes sense. So it's like Columbus Zoo or San Diego Zoo or anything like that sort of budget, but in a zoo, obviously. Oh man, excuse me. I just ate lunch, so I had to get my water intake. Been trying to drink more water. So next area that you should look into after you kind of get your location down is Pinterest. It doesn't have to necessarily be Pinterest, but making a Pinterest board is some of the most helpful, is like one of the most helpful things you can do, in my opinion, and a lot of other content creators' opinions. If you look on your favorite content creators' social media boards or whatever, usually they'll have a Pinterest board, and usually they'll have 3 or 4 or 5 different boards going with just different ideas, essentially. So if you want to know kind of the behind the scenes of like what creators are doing or how they're getting ideas, Pinterest is a huge one there. So Fresno Chafe Zoo, large California zoo in the middle of no. I think I remember seeing that one because I was searching for all the zoos around there to make sure I wasn't going next to any major ones, and I believe that one came up there. So but anyways, this is appreciate all the suggestions, everyone. I see all your awesome suggestions there for different zoos, the Oakland Zoo and other zoos to check out to get inspiration from. But here you can kind of see the inspiration I'm kind of getting for the feel for the zoo, and I'm going very modern. Very sleek, a lot of sleek wood, metal, as far as like iron kind of thing. So very modern. As far as I love these kind of things here with the shade structures. So we're not going to be holding ourselves back. Whoops. As far as like looks and foliage, all that stuff goes, like we did in Thornton Hills Zoo. This is definitely going to be a more like let's just go for it there kind of thing. So so again, big thing to do is go on a Pinterest hunt and just start saving things to a bunch of Pinterest boards there. So you're out fishing, you still made it to the stream. That a boy. Attaboy. So so this is the general feel that we're going for there. Let me get another drink there. So I think what we can do today as far as actual building go, oh, just so everyone knows, we're gonna have a shorter stream today. My wife just started a new schedule at work, and she's gonna be getting done with work here in like the next hour to 2 hours or so. So when she gets off, I'm gonna hang out with her essentially. So just know that it might be a little bit shorter of a stream today, but we're gonna look at some things that we can just kind of build real quick, kind of one off. I don't know that we're gonna get like an entrance done or a parking lot done or any like the general design or anything. I want to get like a bunch of little one-off things like this. I think we'll build this today. Just a bunch of little one-off type things that we can eventually kind of start placing around the zoo. Maybe get like an entrance building started, but yeah, mainly just kind of look at some like one-off type builds and kind of get those going there. So yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and boop over to the game. There we go, and we'll get going on some, like I said, just some little builds here and there. Little builds there and there. All right, let me save that picture. Blueprint stream, yeah, like I said, it might turn into like something more. Let's first my cat's going crazy today. It's like sprinting back and forth up and down the hallway. All right, so new sandbox zoo. We're gonna make this in, I think, grassland. Now, does grassland have any like green grass terrain paint? I feel like it doesn't, so maybe the grassland won't work. Because I want this to have like that yellow. I don't think I can actually do what I want to do. I want to have that yellow, like savanna looking grass, but also some like long green grass, but we can't do that. I just realized. No, but you can mod it. Oh, there's that, right? There's that. And I did say I wasn't going to really care about mods with this one. Let me see. I'm going to try it with the temperate map first. Yeah, no, you know what? Give me the grassland map. Go to North America. This is going to be New Zoo to You. There we go. That's super original. No one's ever done that before. Taiga. Y'all are saying Taiga. Uh-oh. I missed out on the Taiga. But the long grass is not green. No, it's not. It's fairly green. So I'm gonna let's take a look at it here, because I haven't really played in the grasslands map there. But y'all are saying taiga, so I like that. So this is the long one. See, I love how that looks. That's perfect. But I also would like, yeah. So the short grass isn't like too bad. It has that green, so that's not too bad. But, and I'm gonna be a stickler, but I would like it to have that long grass too. Let me check out taiga. Y'all were yelling taiga there. Taiga. Have I started my new job yet? No. I start my new job in May, in like the first week of May. So I have like another week or something like that. Yes. Yes. Not taiga unless you want pine trees and mountains. No, because that would look weird. We're not going to Northern California. We're going Southern California, which is very different, right? I think I'll just have to do some modding. So if Leaf is going to be cool and enable me some modding, I think we'll just do that. I think we'll do that. So I'll do grasslands and Leaf if you're going to be cool and do some modding type stuff where I can get the long grass or like the short or the brighter green grass or something like that to put into the grassland template, then cool. You think temperate is the best bet, Primal? Temperate might be all right. Let me look at, I think I just use temperate. I know temperate a lot. I just use that for Thornton Hills Zoo. You can mod grass, dough, and sawdust. Look at that. Boom, sawdust is in for modded grass. Yeah, so someone can do it. You know, we're gonna do grassland because that fits in the most. Temperate short on the grassland template. Yes. Yes, exactly that. Cool, give him a few minutes. All right, let's jump into it, because I can start this regardless. New Zoo to You. Awesome, thank you, modders. Alrighty, so yeah, that backdrop definitely fits in a lot more than the taiga one. Y'all are right, because yeah, the pine trees and stuff it wouldn't look the best there, would it? So cool. Let's yeah, so I'm gonna get building on, again, don't really have a full-on idea for the entrance area or anything, and I don't want to half-ass that. Probably, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a lot of big like builds as far as on stream as far as this new project goes. You kind of see SDN and others kind of doing this with streams where they don't do like big planning things, more so just kind of like little, like maybe we're doing a small habitat or like a know, a quick little building, or building like a lamp post, you know, something just kind of small like that. Because yeah, I think it was Savannah was mentioning on her stream this morning, but a lot of times what I build, and I think she mentioned it on stream, I end up going back and either deleting or basically redoing to the point of of deleting. And I think that just kind of comes with the territory, because I'm not fully focused on the build, right? You know, I'm more focused on what y'all are up to and all that kind of fun stuff. So I think that's fair. Leaf is already sending me a message, which means that he already has the mod done. Let's get back into Planet Zoo. I bought the game and never really played it, but I love how detailed you can get, etc. And I got all 3 DLC. Gonna watch you for inspiration. Cheers! Nice. Welcome on in. Glad that you are hanging out and getting back into the game. It's a good time to get back into the game. There's a big mod revolution going on, and lots of DLCs out. Just came out with a pretty good DLC there if you're an animal lover. The Southeast Asia Animal Pack. Isn't it crazy that that was the last pack that we got? It seems like that came out like 3 months ago. Like, hey, we should have a pack now. But nope, it's only been, how long has it been? It's only been like a month. If so, ouch kabibbles. Because I'm already ready. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, modders have eased the burden there. I like that one right there. Have eased the burden of not getting new stuff, but you know, there's always something to be said about getting official brand new content, right? And yeah, the animal pack was really good, and it definitely helped a lot. I don't want to use that one as far as sales go, but dang it all, if I'm like itching for another official DLC. Mud Pillar. Oops, it's not called Mud Pillar. I think there it is. Mud Column. That's it. I want the small one. What are my PC specs? I have a, what is it? I just said this information the other day to someone, and I can't remember. It was actually Wyatt. Let me look at my message with Wyatt there. I literally just told someone this information. I'm not good at like having this ready. CPU is an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X 8-core processor. My GPU is a GTX 1660 Super 6GB, and I have 32 gigs of RAM. Bam! Whoa. Okay, I see you, Leaf. I'll download that after stream and put it in. Appreciate that. All right, so let's see here. All right, so that is, we're gonna use this to start us off. Not this. I never remember. I feel like I have it down like really well, and then I don't have to say them for a while, and I just kind of forget. Because I'm pretty good at tech stuff. I feel like I'm pretty tech savvy. But yeah, if I don't have to say it for a little bit, then it gets a little, I get a little forgetful. It's only been a month airing? Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What is my dog getting into? That's the better question. If I can hear my dog getting into something through my headphones with the music in the background, oof. I'm in for a bad surprise later on, I'm thinking. Probably not, but it just always makes you, if you're a dog parent, you're just always like, whoa, what'd you do there? Or does any parent, I guess, right? Where's that small little board that I'm looking for? Here. They're always almost invisible, the little bits I'm trying to find there. So what's the starting animal? Flamingos? Maybe I'll put it on its head and not do flamingos. No, actually it probably will be, because it's one of those things where it's one of those things where it makes sense to have flamingos as the first animal, probably. It probably will make sense to have them. Oh wait, there's a 1 meter thicker version of this, right? Yeah, that's what I was wanting right there. Ew. Flamingos are just the perfect starter. You know, I have to agree. I do think that there's something to be said about flamingos being the first animal, right? They're just, I think they're so loud and colorful. It's just like the ultimate welcome to the zoo. Like, hello! It's just the ultimate, like, you know, in your face, like, you're at the zoo. All right, I think we'll do like that and then fill it in. Let's see here. Like that. That looks kind of cool. I wasn't really sure how this was going to turn out, but that the black backing behind it, I think it's going to look kind of neat. So we're going to make this a column in itself. Let's bring this up here. See if this is going to work out. This might be one of those streams where we do a lot of different kind of ideas and see if they work out. If not, you know, not the biggest deal. But we have to we got to try it. I'm kind of going into a building style that I'm not too familiar with, that kind of, again, real modern kind of style. I'm pretty familiar with it, but not like a lot, like really familiar with it. Started to do a little bit of it in Thornton Hills Zoo, but yeah, again, really not terribly familiar with it. Tortoises too. Ooh, tortoises, there you go. Ooh, see, like right there I kind of goofed up already. What else thinking? Actually not too bad, just get rid of this here. So that's one column. That almost worked, except we need to get... It didn't work out how I thought it was going to. Actually, it didn't work out at all. I'll just be honest. It didn't work out at all. So there you go. There's take one. That's okay. That's okay. See, this is the behind the scenes that y'all don't see in the time lapses of your favorite content creators. You don't see the take, you know, 8, take 9, take 10. That's why these live streams are kind of fun. You get to peel back the curtain. Oh, yes, you do, Savannah. Yep, you're always about those modern builds, aren't you? But I know I want to use this beam right here. I think I just made my base column a little bit too thick. So let me try something else. You know what? I think we'll actually be able to make this a little bit simpler. We'll go like this. Take our wood that we were using before. Ooh, but you know what? I think that wood piece that we're using before is going to be too big. So we're going to need something smaller and recolorable to fit. I want to fit something right in here to kind of zigzag down that's wood. Oh, you know what? Right here. I think this is going to work out perfectly right here. These little pieces, I think they're from the classic set here. These classic roof trim wood boss. It's such a random. And the classic roof trim wood end. Those are two itty bitty wood pieces that always help out in a pinch there. Like saving your flamingos for Africa section and using llamas at the entrance. That's fun. Yeah, that's a fun compromise there. Well, now that we have, what is it, Leaf's flamingo pack? Did y'all see Leaf's modded flamingo pack there with the, what was it, 5 new species of flamingo and a few like lawn care flamingos and stuff? Anyways, yeah, it looks really good. But yeah, you have all the flamingos that you want, essentially. All right, so let's go with the same kind of coloring there. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad either. Only one rocking out to this music. Hey, it's not too bad, right? Especially for being freebie music. Not too bad for freebie music. This would be kind of a bummer to get this all situated. Oh, let's turn off the weather and pause the game. First, turn off the weather, unpause the game, get it back to being sunny, and there we go, and then pause it. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like to run up the game year. It has nothing to do with anything, but there's just something about running up the game year to like year 4,000 that just gives me a little bit of like, I don't like it. It was so good. I really wish the flamingos were that pink by default. Yeah, there you go. So what are we working on this time? So we are working on, I guess I'll show you pictures so you all aren't just out in no man's land there. Here you go. This is what I'm working on. I think this is a cool little shade structure that we could probably use in the entrance area to our zoo eventually. So I want to make a few different shade structures that are similar to this, and then yeah, spread them all around. So that's kind of what we're working on there. That's what I'm looking at. All right, so now that I move that, we can hopefully go. Ooh, it went way off to the side over there. So has anyone else been starting a new project now that the C pack has been out for a little bit? I know a lot of people were starting relatively new projects. Relatively new projects when the Southeast Asia pack came out, but has anyone else been having the urge to start a new pack recently, or a new park rather? I think the more and more mods that come out, just people are just really getting this new itch to play some Planet Zoo, and it's awesome. You started a new zoo the other day. Nice. What's the theme? So if you are starting a new zoo, what is the theme? Are you going for a theme? Are you going for? It's a little bit raggedy looking. I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. Are you going for a theme, or are you just kind of going for, you know, a zoo? That can be a really hard part when you're starting out. It's like, what do? You know, you can't, because there's something to be said about not starting the same zoo over and over again, right? So it's like, how do I differentiate what I did last time to now? It's tough. Modders really brought the PZ hype back to life. You're not wrong, right? Yeah. Instead of it dying out after like a month or so, it's definitely sticking around. I think we're still in like the busiest time for Planet Zoo currently, as far as like Steam charts go and stuff like that. Could be wrong, but all right, I need to column this. Maybe taking some creative liberties with the with the image that I showed y'all. But yeah, last time I looked, the CPAC and the Planet Zoo sale, that's what it was, had made it so there were more people playing now than since like South America pack had come out, which is just like, whoa. All right, so there's one column. I think that works, and or sorry, the column. So now it does some kind of funky stuff if it hasn't already. I think I'm gonna have egg all over my face here from trying to do this on stream. This feels like one of those builds that is gonna take a lot of something. But I want to stick with it, because these modern builds, even though I'm not comfortable with them, I still want to stick with them. So what did we do? We went 2, 3, 4. No, let's do 3. Bring it up to there. Huh, there's like multiple fins. No particular thing, but thinking it's in Florida. Modded animals, plus the CPAC maybe want to play again. There you go, yeah, the combination of both, right? Yeah, both can exist, kind of thing. Now, did we block over here? No, we didn't block over here. So that's about even right there. Let's see if we can get some wood in between here like we were. Maybe in between where the zigzag bits are, maybe the zebra striped pattern in between. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about that. That's a good idea. Let's see if it fits in. What's that under signs? That's why it's always great to have chat there. Chat's always coming up with great ideas. Where is that? Because I know what you're talking about. I just can't picture where it's at there. Thornton Hills Zoo. Yes, as soon as I do the tour video, there will be all the links you could possibly need. You know, this is kind of cool too. in that video. So yes, I will be getting that out very shortly. Ran into some complications with Thornton Hills Zoo over the weekend. Search banner, thank you. Yeah, because there's like the cheetah print one as well, right? Yeah, there we go. Let's see if it's not too big. It is a little bit big, you know. That one might fit if we kind of do the come on. Oh, that's it. I'm okay with it kind of peeking through a little bit like that because that looks pretty cool there. Who is that? Primal? Primal. Are there any fish shark mod? There is a shark mod, yes. Lion Rider, Nicholas Lion Rider made a shark, and they are working on fish and birds, as far as I know. They are working on non-prop actually working fish and birds there, so. Yo, really? That's cool, Stacy. The Steve Irwin Zoo, yeah, the Australia Zoo. That's really cool. Good luck on that. Recreations are always a, for me, they're a little bit of a pickle there. Because I need to like visit the zoo to really stay inspired with it. I almost like that too. Hey, Livy's in the building, everybody. Ooh, if this was just a little bit smaller. If it was just a little bit skinnier, I would totally do something like that right there. Maybe the other one is. Oh, that's thick, boy. Is this too thick? Oh my goodness, I think it might work. Shut the front door. How did that work out? How in the heck did that work out, everyone? So yeah, we're gonna go totally off script now with with the reference photo. I'll still use some of the ideas from it, but see, that's why it's cool. You start with a reference photo, but you never really know, you know, where you're gonna go with it. You never know what's gonna look kind of neato speedo there. So let's increase the size of our girder. Or just add on another one. Yeah, let's add on another one. Or no. Yeah. It's a thick ass band. That's right. That's right. TAB. Hey, Zoo Tycoon Lord. Lord. Yeah, right, Todd? I know. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, ooh, if only I could. Oh, nope, never mind. We got it. Hey, Earl. Reference photo? I'll show it again. I should just put it up, but it's going to block too much of the screen. Here you go. Reference photo! Alright, so let's take this Mamma Jamma here. Spin it around. Spin-a-doo-doo. Spin-a-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo. Oh, except it's not on the center. Oops. Oh heck. I kind of goofed this up. I built this goofy. Well, we're gonna half butt it and hope it comes out all right. It will be okay. We'll eyeball it. Eyeballing it always comes out well. How's that look? That looks pretty good. All right, we'll take it. Pretty good would have worked when they're making like Empire State Building and stuff, right? Like the pyramids. They're like, how's that look down there? Pretty good. All right, it's done. How's that look? Pretty good. Actually, I think it's a little bit off. Oh. Dang it, I can't believe I didn't notice that the centering bit right here was not on. So let's try a match up here. So we brought it all the way over, so it's just peeking outside that girder bit right there. Yeah, I gotta half butt it. That's right. Yeah, my dad always yelled at me. He's like, "Don't half butt it." He's either, he didn't use the word butt, but like you either whole butt something or don't half butt it at all. All right, that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and give that a solid, pretty good out of 10. And we'll just rotate this, so you know if it's wrong, at least it'll be extra wrong on both. Oh man, that's not good. It'll be extra wrong on both sides. It'll be consistently wrong. Yes, Bruce. Okay, tell me more. I hope y'all can hear my cat, so it's not like I'm just randomly talking to nobody. He's very needy. Oh, that doesn't look great at all. We got this. We have this. I don't know about this one. It will match because it's not square. That's a good point. It's not square. Yes, we're going to restart the whole thing, right? Let's... Yeah, stop, buddy. It's very much so not square. I'm gonna still try it anyways. Maybe we'll get like a unique looking thing. Maybe one end can hold a banner. You did hear him. Okay, good. Maybe one end can hold like a banner. Oh, now it's really showing its colors there. And then, yeah, what if we have like this end instead of, well, hold on. We'll see if it turns out. If not, now I'm in Planet Zoo denial. And everyone's been here where you're like, okay, this probably isn't gonna work how I want it to, but you know what? We're just gonna keep building on it until it works. Because I'm in denial that I'm gonna redo it. Let's get them all so they're just peeking in. So that'll be our measurement. This is how I measure things all the time. Like, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I measure it by, okay, it'll be even on this side if it's just, okay, just peek through and bring it back. That's my measurement right there. Because I don't do things well. We just kind of, you know, we eyeball it. There we go. You know what? I accept it. Nice, or I'll get to building there. Do I have mods installed in this zoo? In this particular zoo, no, because this is literally the very first thing that we've that I built in the entire thing. So, the grid is an evil spirit which needs to be vanquished. Hey, that's why we have. That's why I love Prehistoric Kingdom. They do a great job there. With the, I love the option button in Prehistoric Kingdom to switch it back and forth. So yeah, I think that'll work. I mean, again, it's not exactly how I pictured it, but you know what? You know what? Hey, yeah, exactly. If it works, it works. And then we'll do like little planters around it and stuff like that. Oh, no, wait, I'm not done with it. What the hell am I doing? I didn't add the top part. Which the top part, I don't know how that's going to work. Now let's get the metal beam. I do that a lot where I'm just like, okay, cool, I'm done. And then it's like, oh, wait. I still have to do the entire like second half of the project still. I did that with Thornton Hills Zoo so much when I was trying to wrap it up. I was like, and done. And then I go take a quick walk around the zoo, like, oh crap, I didn't put any of Wyatt Andrews' maps out. Like, okay, cool, put all the maps out, and I'm done. Oh shoot, I forgot to put, I didn't put benches out. You know, it's always like something else, this, that, or the other thing. Need Franks in 6-inch increments. That's right. Yep. That's right. So multiple friends can build in the same zoo at the same time. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm with you. I'm with you there. Oh yeah, I need the small one. There we go. Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Like Parkitect, right? I think Parkitect is the only like builder out there that you can do that in. In the mammoth, yes, yeah, they're the most useful pack or items to come out of that pack. Yeah, I'll be using a lot of those. Yeah, that one and the little connector bit too. The little round connector bits that come with it. Yeah, those items there are like some of the most useful items to come out of that entire woolly mammoth pack there. And yeah, that's usually what happens with modding is like someone will release something like, oh, don't you like this really cool themed thing I released? And everyone's like, yeah, it's all right. But man, that little item that you released there is really, really cool. Like it always ends up like that. It's not just modded items either. It's actually, oh, see, if I were to do this, I kind of fucked this up the way I built this. Kind of building this dumb. Dang it, I don't want to restart it, but I feel like I might have to restart it. But yeah, that happens even with like official scenery mod packs where, you know, Frontier's probably super psyched, like, yeah, look at our South America pack, and it has themed up South America objects, and everyone's like, yeah, but those recolorable stone blocks, though. Oopsie. Yeah, just give me the flexicolor stone blocks, that's all I need. I'm gonna try one more time with this, and I might leave this for after stream. But that's a start with it. We can go on something else there. So I want to get at least another shade structure started off there. Hey, Miles. Yeah, you can see how far everything is off. Alright, let's try and make our own kind of funky-dunky shade structure here. We can be modern, we can be cool, whoops, except when it starts to go way off the rails like that. You just want the scenery, yeah, right, exactly. We are starting a new project there, Miles. So I just wrapped up Thornton Hills Zoo, kinda, over the weekend. So yeah, we're starting some little one-off builds for a new project. They're set in California. And for all of you who are new, maybe you came over from Savannah Stream or just overall new to Planet Zoo or anything, we do go live most days except for Sunday with Planet Zoo and other like games, other building type themed entertainment type games. So if you are looking for some fun, basically daily content there, be sure to subscribe and all that fun YouTube stuff. There's Rodney, right? I was wondering what he was up to. I don't know, this kind of looks neato. Again, it's like nothing at all what the reference photo is. But, you know, again, it's, you don't always have to use a reference photo just for that, right? Just for reference. It's not you have to stick by it. If you get inspiration somewhere else, you know, run with it. And right now I'm kind of getting inspiration to layer this in like a ring of metal. Kinda, I don't know. I think it might look kind of neato. Maybe not the whole thing, maybe it like starts to curve in or something, but I think having like a ring around it. Like maybe stop there and just have like the top spires have a ring around it? Oh. It reminds me of the structure at Universal Studios Orlando. I think it's their movie theater. Or not, so not Universal Studios, City Walk. Reminds me of this area in City Walk where they their movie theater has like rings around it like this. I think we have a lovely community. You know, I think I'm biased as well, but we do have a lovely community. Like, we never, almost ever have issues. You know what I mean? It's like everyone's always like chill and it's like, hello. We're just the ultimate hello community. You know in Home Alone, when Kevin McAllister says hello to the bandits? Ivy, yeah, I think so, because that's kind of the big thing, is I want to have a lot of like natural like ivies and wood and stuff like that growing off things. So yeah, let's do this up, and if it looks cool, cool. If not, you know, whatever. Let's do it like this too. Sometimes you stumble into something. Maybe stick slabs out between the bars and a helix as the actual shade structure. Ooh, there's an idea. Yeah, yeah. Good ideas. Except for Estan, but every group has to have their oddball. Yeah, we just let Estan exist. You know, it was so quiet without him around this weekend. Did y'all notice that? It's like something's off about this weekend. I haven't had to like yell at anyone or you know, go really or anything like that. I realized it was because Estan wasn't around. Oh, we love Estan. And it's funny because like I can say our community when referencing like Estan and Savannah, because I do feel like between the three of us and a few others for sure. I know I'm, you know, not to exclude anyone, but I just feel like we all have like a very similar community there as far as who's in it and all that kind of fun stuff there. So yeah, it's always fun to see the community get bigger and see those two nerds grow as well. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe there's too many of them. I kind of like that. What if we did it where, hold on, I want to try some, oh no, bring it back. What if we did it where we took some layers of it and spun it? I have an idea. And made, I don't even know how to explain what I'm talking about. Let's just do that. Like this. Oh, it's gonna go off a little bit. I can recenter it manually. I know there's a way to do this better, but I'm not entirely sure how. Using the tools at least. Oops. Is Miles had to take off? Have a good one, Miles. I didn't see his message, so hopefully everything was all good. What if we did something like that, and we do it a few more times in different layers? We have to go bug Drew. Estan hasn't been around. He needs some bugging. I know. I didn't know what to do with my hands all weekend. I was just like, what the? I don't know what to do right now. There's no Estan to yell at. It's like I'm so bored. Well, I guess out of any weekend to do that, it would like this weekend was a good one for him to be gone. Just because I was like so out. I had to miss D&D last night. I felt bad. I had to. Let's not just do it random. Let's see. So that's 1-1. But yeah, we were supposed to do D&D last night. I had to tap out. Well, they gave me the option to tap out. They're like, "Are you sure you're feeling good after your vaccine?" I was like, to be honest with you, no. I really don't feel good still after my vaccine. So yeah, we were gonna reschedule for Thursday, but yeah, probably a good thing he wasn't around this weekend so that I wasn't in tip-top shape to get at him there. Kind of looks like the X-Man logo. Oh, X-Man Zoo. Only mutant animals. Where's this zoo located? Menifee, California. About an hour and a half from Los Angeles Zoo and an hour from San Diego Zoo. Huh. I don't know. Maybe? Get rid of this bottom row here. Maybe it's just coming down too much. Or you know, what was it? We had to add ivy, right? Yeah, the ivy might make it look really nice. So let's do that. Let me get rid of this bottom row, and then we'll start to throw some ivy up on it. I think that will help a lot. See, there's something about it right now that I'm just not fully enjoying, but I think it's there. So this is going to be the entrance or walkway to it, something like that. Yeah, I think that we'll put these in the entrance area, or like the entrance plaza or walkway or whatever. I haven't really fully thought of like, or established what I want to do as far as the entranceway goes. I've been considering doing like a parking garage kind of entranceway, and then having a really big like open plaza. I've considered having a parking lot, and then people have to walk on a like almost like trail. So the zoo's really separated by like a big berm or a big bit of forest, so you're almost transported into a new, you know, area. So you're kind of separated from the rest of the world. So I don't know, I have a few different ideas when it comes to the entrance area. I think I really like that idea, the one I was just talking about, where you really remove the guests from the outside world, because they're already kind of driving far away. It's because it's not really a big city or anything. That looks really cool, actually. So I think it'd be even cool just to keep on expanding upon that if we kind of made a parking lot, and then guests kind of had to walk down a little trail that was really engulfed in like woods or other kind of natural foliage and stuff, and then they like are really like transported to the zoo kind of thing. There's an idea too, Harry. How about just no entrance? Just like, you're in the zoo. When? Now. Where was the entrance? Never. What? Yes. You're gonna give some people an existential crisis. Personal opinion, I think the circle cage is a little too dense. Yeah, okay. So what if we took off like every other one? Because I'm with you, there is something about it that is a little bit too much. So let's take out every other one. Let it breathe a little bit. Yeah. Yep. Did it master? Yeah, they started finally what's going to run our online sessions. So yeah, that is, what is it, Dungeon Master? I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, that's going to be where we're going to eventually do our online sessions. So that'll be fun. Gimme it. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, but don't give me those. This is a game called Planet Zoo. So in Planet Zoo, you build a zoo. That's what you have come back to, my friend. It has stayed the same the whole way through. Sorry, I'm a bit of a smartass. This is already looking better with the every other. It's a pain to do, but it's gonna be worth it. The real entrance are the shade structures we made along the way. I mean, you're quite literally not wrong. Definitely can't disagree with you there. Every other one is better than Vine. Yeah, I think with the combination of letting it air out, letting it breathe a little bit more, and the vines and everything, yeah, I think it'll start to look pretty nice. We're gonna put a planter underneath of it too. Very nice, white, sleek, concrete planter. I don't know why these are both different buildings. There we go. Head to the gym and errands before I lose all my motivation. Can't wait to see how that comes out. I'll pop back later if you're still here. Thanks a bunch, Savannah. Appreciate the mini raid there. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. And your parts are looking good too. Did y'all catch Savannah's stream this morning? If not, you got to go back and watch that once YouTube is done processing. Don't forget that YouTube can kind of sometimes take a long time to process videos or live streams. I have some people that comment on mine asking like, hey, when's your live stream gonna go up? Are you gonna put that up for the day? Like, yeah, definitely. It's just always up to YouTube. So But yeah, once that gets up, everyone be sure to watch Savannah's stream from today. She did an awesome dual primate habitat there, or enclosure. That's the word I was trying to spit out. And yeah, it was turning out really, really nicely. It was kind of funny. I was able to show Savannah a piece of scenery or a prop piece to use that she didn't know was in game. That's been there since beta, I'm pretty sure. That's kind of the fun thing about playing at Zoo, isn't it? That you could have thousands of hours in game, or whatever, hundreds of hours, and one day you're like, oh wait, that piece is in game? Since when? I feel like that happens every single time I log into different Discords or Twitter, Reddit, all that kind of fun stuff there. Alright, sorry, one more layer. I didn't even pre-think about it, like pre-plan this out at all, but good thing that this ended on this layer right here, not the top layer. I totally didn't think about that at all. Kind of get away with that kind of stuff a lot, where it's like, I didn't pre-plan it all and it worked out. Cool! It worked out, I guess. Nope, I need... There we go. So yeah, hopefully you can get a first episode of this out, official first episode out, very, very soon. I didn't record today because I thought that we were going to be doing a bit more like Pinterest stuff or like pre-planning before actually jumping in and building, but I was just kind of raring to go. So it just kind of worked out essentially. But so none of this will get recorded, that's okay because we're not doing the most there. But yeah, hopefully get a first episode. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. It almost looks abandoned in a nice way. Hopefully get a first episode out there in the next week or so. Again, gotta really focus on Thornton Hills Zoo, getting that all fully wrapped up, and then be able to sink all my time into this here. Hey, what's up, Lion Rider there? Did y'all know Bigfoot spotted in California? We just started watching this series on, I think it's Hulu, called Sasquatch. Anyone else watching that? We just watched the first episode, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be about like a Sasquatch documentary. I'm pretty sure it's like a murder mystery type thing, but they set up the first episode to really be like Bigfoot. Am I right? And it was like, dang, are they right? They had like an anthropologist on there, and he was like, listen, Bigfoot, okay? Probably real. I'm like, really? Anthropologist from major university? Okay. It was interesting though. It was an interesting show. Yeah, it was called Sasquatch on Hulu, on Hala. Any luck with Thornton Hills Zoo? Nope. Had to build everything over again, so I'm currently in the process of doing that. So, yay. Me every day as a CAD designer, yeah, right? Well, let me just go ahead and like plan this, but then you think back, but why would I pre-plan when every single time I haven't pre-planned, it's worked out perfectly? Just encouraging not to pre-plan. I don't know if this kind of works there. Kind of works. A bit of color coming up there. I'm not sure get political, but what the heck is dirt? I don't think dirt's political. Dirt's just in the ground. Or there might have been something I missed that was like dirt political. I don't know. Yeah, dirt's worm poop. Yeah, exactly. Yup. Are the worms trying to take over? Are they getting political about it? Kind of cool looking. If I can get the bushes to be a little bit down a little bit, that'd be better. Is there another one that we could use? Let's see. Like a hanging flower or something like that. What are these? The twin flowers? Ooh, those are kind of nice. Oh, no, 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 never mind. Never mind. Let's look through our plants. Sometimes there's sneaky plants hanging out that we can use. Like these? No. What is it? The, oh, shoot, I can't remember the name of the plant now. That's known for, like, hanging in trees and stuff like that. Or the flower. It might work out kind of nicely. Here they are. Orchids. Would an orchid work up here? Maybe you get like orchids to kind of like... Ooh, we could put like little planters up on the sides of this. Now there's another orchid that we just got that is recolorable. Ooh, it's too big. Twin flowers not a very good name. Yeah. Those are so vibrant. They are. I love it. Yeah, I love the vibrancy of it. It's a good contrast, I think, between all the blacks and browns and whites and stuff. But wasn't there another... Is this what I'm thinking of? That's not too bad. Can't change the color of it, though, because I would like to get different colors of it popping around. That's okay, actually. This works pretty good. Let's actually do this and put the pot that we're going to use underneath of it, which I think we're going to use the... There's like an African bowl or something like that. There it is, African pot. Works really well as a pot. There we go. The Cordelia would also work. Okay, let me look at that. Wall greener? Yeah, I think it just gives a little bit more pop there. Actually, you know what they might do is they might put like a lettuce or something like that here. I've seen botanical gardens, so maybe not necessarily zoos, but botanical gardens at least have like wall hanging, yeah, just like lettuce and thyme and little gardens and stuff like that. Oh, there you go, Harry. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what you're talking about. The Cordelia? You think it's called that? Let's see. The Cordyline? It's not a bad one either. Might look kind of cool going up the side of this. How much actual furniture should I include in the Africa pack? So that's the thing is, should you include furniture? Should you include the material for people to make their own furniture? Because I personally am in the latter camp. I will use pre-made things, but there's only a certain amount of times that you can use them in a project. So my line of thinking is if we could have the different materials to make furniture out of, then it would get a lot more use. Overall, it's going to get a lot of use, but it would get even more use. Cool, let's repeat this around. Oh, thanks, Jason. I think it's turning out pretty good now. Oh, did I only take one of those? Whoops. Okay. Go with materials, please. Define furniture materials. So yeah, if you want to make like a leather couch, you know, maybe give us like a few different leather options to choose. So if we're going to Africa, so I guess like elephant leather and, you know, stuff like that. Maybe from like poachers and stuff like that. You do like different furs, because yeah, I know your pack was kind of having like a poacher's kind of vibe to it with some of this stuff. So just give us like those materials that you would have put on the couch, and give us those in like very, very tiny materials to build with, like little wall sets, like non-gridded like wall sets to build with. I'll show you what I'm thinking in just a hot second. So I would, if I don't know if this would work, but I was thinking that you just take your essential primitive pieces and, well, we make our primitive pieces skinny, like really, really, really skinny, like cut off all this right here, just all that, gone. And yeah, just give us that, that, and then put the material on there in question. Plants really bring it all together. Yeah, they do, right? Yep, you never really know what you're gonna get until you start putting on those fun paint and stuff like that, details. Yep, I agree. Let's cover all this up right here, actually. Pillows would be nice, yeah. Yeah, because that kind of stuff we can't build with stuff in game that we have. Like, that's what you got to think of. Like, what can we build in game that like would be cool to get, but like, do we really need it? That doesn't fit into. Hey, J Rassic, what's up there? Yeah, because right now what do we use? We use the grain bags or whatever, right? And those are fine, but yeah, if we can get different, like the grain bags, but with different pillow material, yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks everyone for the likes on Instagram and Twitter. Always helps out all the social media stuff that hopefully ultimately cycles back into YouTube. To make cable. Yep, Earl's always going to request cables because Earl, myself, and other Planet Coaster players know how useful cable pieces are when designing parks and stuff like that. What the hell was that noise? That sounded like my dog getting up on the table, chewing on a pop bottle. That was my fault because I left it out. Hey, Copy John, how you doing there? Maybe wisteria. That's the plant. Yes, thank you. I forgot that the wisteria is the one that has all the different. No, don't favorite it. Are there chains? There's one chain and it's big. It's thick, boy. It's a thick boy. Good idea with the wisteria. Oh, you know what? It might work. Hold on. So we'll have to dismiss it, but hold on a tick. Ooh, yeah, that's it right there. And then we're gonna combine this with other flowers. This is gonna be like our backdrop almost. I'm vibing with this song right here. So we're gonna back it up a little bit so that we can see what the plant is holding on to. Essentially, you know, see the metal bars coming through there. Let's do this again on this. Oh, we'll finish this side, then copy it over. So let's see. The wisteria has some flowers. Yeah, that works. He loves to carry bottles. Ours just started doing our. My wife just started getting bottles of Diet Dr. Pepper. It just lasts longer than cans and stuff. So yeah, we've noticed. We'll wake up in the morning and he'll like be at the end of the bed with like a bottle in his mouth. I'm like, Murphy, no. But he looks so proud. I think it's because, like, you know, Mama's used this, so I did good, right? I got the thing that Mama used. It was like, buddy, no. You know, this worked really well. Shout out to Primal Gamer there for suggesting the wisteria. I think that looks pretty dang well. We might actually get rid of all that upper stuff there. Yeah. Maybe just the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. Just get rid of the whole thing and kind of do a Take Two podcast. Speaking of, we got to do a Take Two podcast here. I was wanting to do one this weekend, but again, I was destroyed by the second dose of vaccine and SDM was gone. But we're hoping to get another Take Two podcast out here soon. It's a little bit too frumpy up top. About modding. We want to get a modding Take Two podcast going on there. Because there are a lot of mods on the workshop there, and they are all awesome. For the most part, they are all pretty dang awesome. So it's about time we talk about, let's talk about that. How does it make you feel as a community? Small. Ah ha ha. I was about to ask, you shall receive. I needed a smaller version of this. There we go. All right, so we're teetering on in between abandoned and supposed to be like this. So I think we're gonna stop right here. Not with the stream, with the with the build. I think we stop it right there. Oops, we gotta put it all back together. Let's, yep, merge them into one scenery group. Now this is just, it is one. And there we go. So now we can take that, we're gonna kind of duplicate it all over when we get going with our actual zoo and everything. So there you go, there's the first little bit. Let me look through and y'all come with me. As we go back to Pinterest, we're gonna find another thing to take inspiration from there. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Jake. You're from Norway? Nice. Hello, Pink Spoon from Norway. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream there. So let's see what else we could kind of tackle today. So also, to again, get your mind kind of wrapped around where I'm thinking for our entrance plaza, I really like these kind of multi-tiered walkways with a lot of really good planters and stuff in them there, so really kind of blends into the natural environment. Like stuff like this as well. Really cool, sleek, modern is what we're going for. This too right here. This is just a model, but this looks really cool. Field trip. Earl, if you want to get involved with the PZ, the Planet Zoo modding, there's a whole Discord, and Nicholas Lionrider's Discord are both, there's two of those dedicated to modding, so they can, if you want to get involved, definitely get in contact with them, or we can get you pointed in the right direction. This is kind of cool. This is kind of really cool. I mean, I can make that right now? Well, it's like it's a planter. Oh. That's an interesting tree planter. I think we're gonna do this. This is tickling my inspiration fancy there. So World Expo 2015 architectural photographer Dirk Verwaard from the Netherlands for better architectural and interior photography. Works throughout Europe. So Netherlands represent, y'all coming out with some crazy architectural stuff all the time. We're going to take inspiration from that there. So if you're from the Netherlands, shout it out. Be proud of your crazy architecture. Yeah, no, there's a few European countries and Asian countries that are always super on the ball there for really cool architecture. Singapore airport would be something to make a weenie from. Is that the, let me look that up real quick. I think I know what you're talking about. There, Harry. I want to double check. Singapore airport. Singapore airport. Yeah, with the waterfall that comes down. Yeah, I think Dan Creates was a creator that made something similar to that. But yeah, no, you're right, exactly. Look at the size of the people next to it. Yes! Yeah, and that's kind of something cool to know. It's actually about 1, 2, 3, it's about 4 or 5 people tall. And then they have a tree right in the middle of it. So yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. I think we'll use, and this might be surprising to some people, I think we're going to use this steak. Yeah, these right here. I think we're using these steaks. See how these look. If this doesn't look right, that's fine. But yeah, I hope it does. Why isn't it just centered? It's like centering kind of weird. Okay, so that's good. Oh, actually, I don't think this will work out because it's gonna have to angle. Well, let me try it. Let me try it real quick. I try. First we try, then we say it doesn't work. No waterfalls. That's right, Domez. Never. Domez knows what's up. He's no G. No waterfalls. Vanilla habitat animal you haven't used often, if at all, at this point in this zoo. Perhaps even an early on exhibit that exists as a standalone, separate from other areas. So an animal that I don't ever use. I don't know. I've only built one zoo, so not sure what an in-game vanilla. Oh, vanilla too. So no. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So no DLC animal either. You have a spooter? Is it? Did you accidentally get a spider? And now you're just like, well, I'm stuck with it, so I may as well eat it. Or did you like purposely give away money for the spider? I hate spiders, but I totally respect owning one. What kind of spider do you have? We completed this. Oops, we completed this structure here. So now we're moving on to another one, which is a giant, cool-looking planter. So now if we take that and we spin it. And again. Oh, that's right, we're thinking of animals. Like, what the heck animal could I build? Vanilla. I haven't built in my other zoo. I think I've used almost like all the big ones. That's why mods are awesome. Well, let's see if this works here. I think it is going to work. We just need to do the first layer again a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh. That turned out different, but I'm cool with that. You know what? I think we're gonna keep that. Wait, bring back the center square thing? Shoot, I need the center square thing. Maybe use this here to go straight up. Hold on, I have another idea with it. Do that. Wait, spin that so it's a little bit different. Looks super. Yeah, I think it looks cool too. Yeah, I think we're gonna run with it. I just want to improve upon it. I want to see if I can improve upon it at all. But that was kind of that was one of those things where you're just like, oh, okay, that worked. Like a giant wicker funnel. Yeah, wicker funnel, exactly. It looked like I think my great grandma used to have it, or someone. It was like a head scratcher that looked like that you would like put it on your head and it would kind of conform back and forth or whatever. Okay, so this went a lot rustic, which I should have expected it to with what I was doing. Don't know if I want it to be this rustic looking, but we're on to something here. She was given to me by my colleagues for my birthday. It was a Mexican red knee bird eater called Penny. Ooh. A bird eater, so it's ooh. That. What the hell? That's so weird looking. If you flip this, it could be a roof. Ooh, let's see it flipped. Yeah, like a spire or something. Be a really tall spire. Looks like a giant Hershey's Kiss. It's weird how I don't think I didn't center it correctly. You can see how it kind of indented on the side. It's a top. Dreidel, 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 we made you out of clay. Dreidel, 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 we play the night and day. So that didn't quite work. Let's see if we can make it work. I'm pretty sure I can. Fossman, Black Bear, or Gharial, so maybe one of those. The Gharial, yes, we've used the Gharial a bunch of times. In Thornton Hills Zoo, there's actually more Gharials, I think, in Thornton Hills Zoo that are pretending to be other animals than any other animal. And one of those is a Gharial. It is actually being a Gharial. The Black Bear, though, the Fossman's Black Bear, yes, I've never used that as an actual Fossman's Black Bear. Is that Forceman's? Formosan. That's it. I don't think I've ever used that. Damn it! Why that was fine for you, but not for me. I'm glad you liked it. I didn't. I have a vision in my head of how I want it to look there, buddy. Alright. The forceps bear, yeah. It's just in the woods all day, just like, what's up, baby? Yeah, I'm flexing. How you doing? There we go. I think this is the winner. I think this is the wiener, chat. Oh shoot, what time is it? Ah, my wife's almost off work. Her new schedule went into effect today, and she's super excited about it. She's no longer doing these crazy 12-hour shifts that they were putting them on. It's now moving to 8-hour shifts. She was saying, she's like, man, this 8-hour shift's gonna fly by. I was like, it sure is. You're gonna get there and blink and feel like you're coming home in comparison to a 12-hour shift. And sure enough, she texted that she's like, half hour away. And I was like, no way. Like, you just started. Okay, there we go. I just wanted it more sleek down here. The weird indents that it had, I didn't really like the random indents kind of going on. So that works. That's the stuff. That's the ticket. And then we're gonna stick trees in it. Oh, actually, you know what? We need a mulch. Just a plug. See if we get a plug that's tight enough. Uh-oh. Thanks, Libby. Yeah, 12-hour shifts sound highly illegal. Oh, I'll tell that to the medical field. I think doctors, at least in the U.S., are known for working like 18-hour shifts and stuff like that, and ridiculous shifts, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Well, we have a doctor shortage, I think is what it is. But yeah, no, it was just during the pandemic. They had to do an A and a B team, so it really threw everything off because they because they didn't want to have the entire store infected if it came down to that. So they had two different teams running at all times, an A and a B team. So they would go 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 2 days off. So that part was not too bad. Oopsie. That part wasn't too bad. That was 2 days on, 2 days off, but they were long shifts. So hopefully they get them back down to kind of more normal shifts. There we go. There we go. Got the one done, right? Pretty good, pretty much. So now all the rest of them will be done in the future. So we have that one thing done, copy it all around. Let's stick a tree in it, which I think the white birch will look good in here. There we go. Love the white birch tree. fits in very well. That's so bizarre, it's kind of bizarre looking, but it's pretty cool. Because no one can afford it. Well, yeah, right? You gotta, what, you spend 12 years after going through college to learn to be a doctor, and then they charge you so much money. It's like, man, where's the incentive to be a doctor? Unless you're just like really passionate about it, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a passion job for sure. Cool, 2 things done right there. Well, there's different sizes of them. I'm thinking we can make one more. Yeah, let's make one more, but a little bit smaller, just a little bit tinier. Use a lot of the same materials. Oops. So I'm thinking the plan for tonight is gonna be, we're gonna take our dog out with my brother's dog for the first time in like a year to a nice little dog park there. And then after that, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna record. I'm gonna get Thornton Hills Zoo done, wrapped up in the books. Hopefully get that out by end of the week there. Film cruise cast as well. Yeah, I mean, I've worked a bunch of different jobs that were 12-hour days. I was kind of surprised to see a few people like appalled by the thought of a 12-hour day, because it's kind of common practice in a lot of different fields. I've worked at least 2 or 3 different jobs where 12-hour shifts were kind of the norm. One of them was Disney. Not saying they're the shining beacon of, you know, worker light or anything, but yeah, 12-hour shifts and more are kind of commonplace for a lot of places. I actually prefer, a job I used to work, I preferred the 12-hour shift because I worked 4 days a week and had 3 days off, or 3 days, yeah, was it 3 days or 4 days? One of those two. And then I had the rest of the week off for like 3 or 4 days. It was awesome. It was really nice. I'm sure it depends what job you're doing. I mean, if you're doing like a physical labor job, which is one of the jobs I did, was a physical labor 12-hour concrete shift. That sucked. Got paid a fuckload though, or funkload, excuse me. But I didn't put the bottom thing on. Darn it, it needs to be consistent. But yeah, no, I've worked plenty of jobs that were 12-hour plus shifts. Get paid like, one of the jobs didn't get paid well, and that's why I worked the 12-hour shifts to make it worth my time. The other ones I got paid a lot. I got paid a lot for those jobs. I chose to work a 12-hour shift because I liked making money. Yeah, there's only one job I worked that didn't really have a good pay with a 12-hour shift. The other ones, it was like, why wouldn't I? They're offering for me to work more? Heck yeah. I'll take money. The other guy doesn't want to work? All right. I'll take his money then. Hey, Christy. Yeah, I've never been on a salary position, so I'll usually, if it comes down to it, and they're offering like more work, I'll usually take it. Now, if I ever did get on salary, that's when I would start to be like, why am I working more? No, I'm good. I'm out. I get my salary pay, and work what they would require and bye. like my wife, she talks about how her managers at their work who are on salary, you know, stay extra hours and work, you know, all this extra stuff. I was like, why? They're on salary. Like, bye. Oh man, I missed one. I gotta stick around. Yeah, that kind of thing has never really made sense to me personally. It's like I would stay on hourly like all the time. Obviously, I've never been offered a big boy job to make it worth my while, but yeah. You're just doing some reading on animals. Nice. That sounds good. There we go. So I think I can fill it in a little bit more, can't I? What did it look like up top here? About the same. That's about. Did I make it bigger than the other one? Or is it the exact same size? I tried to make a smaller one, but I think I made a bigger one in accident. I did. That's okay. That'll be the smaller one then. I just accidentally made the smaller one first, that's all. Alright, let's put the plug in it. We'll be good. Yeah, every single one of my friends that's taken salary at their big boy job, quote unquote, has regretted it so much. So they're just like, they work me all the time, and I'm like, I'm way over what my salary requires. I'm just like, then stop going. if you're done working, then you're done working. There's laws in place for that kind of stuff. They can't, you know, do that. So yeah, I've heard a lot of horror cases of people on salary just getting screwed over. It's yeah, that'll cover the whole zoo. Yeah, right? Exactly. See, I think these two different sizes will be good. I don't even need to put in mulch, by the way. I just gotta realize, like, I don't even need to put mulch in here. No one's gonna, well, oh dang it. So say no one's gonna come in and take a look at it, but you all will, won't you? You'll all come in. No, that's not gonna work. We actually, realistically, I don't think I need to. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. Oops, Control Y. There we go. But other than that, yeah, I don't really need to cover that whole thing up. Building for the birds. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing up here. Building for the birds. At least the birds get a nice view. I think these Himalayan pines might be kind of a neat thing to put in. Ooh, their root structure, though, is a bit of a bummer to deal with. What would be a cool, like, whoa. Like a California tree to put up in here. I guess it doesn't have to be like a California tree. The ponderosa pine. Oh, see, it's just that root structure, though. Maybe the Scots pine. That's kind of neat. Oh, see the way it like drapes over? That could be utilized kind of cool. We've took that and like spun it around. A few different places, yeah, like that. That's kind of cool. Then one right in the middle. I like that a lot. Like, yeah, that's the ticket right there. That is the ticket right there. So there's those two things done. Awesome. Maybe another one a bit more tropical. I have one in mind, but I can't think of the name. That's fair, yeah. I do kind of make one more. I think one more size, and maybe a different kind of shape with it. Maybe we'll try and get fancy with like the shape or something. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. That's probably a bad idea. So yeah, let's do one more. Uno más. So I got to shorten up the distance down here to make it a little bit smaller. Ooh, my voice changed. I think my I think that's the sickness. The second vaccine still not fully over. Like, I felt pretty dang good this morning when I woke up compared to the weekend and everything, but I was still really out of it. Like, it was still really, I was just still really off. But I've been feeling better throughout the day. I think we'll just leave it like that. Maybe put some like Bengal bamboo or something else in it. Oops, don't forget the favorite little bit that I always forget. Just a species of tree where my she's always watching. Yes, it should. Yeah, this type of pine should grow naturally in Southern California. There, I believe it does. Hey, Creative Games, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. That might work. Okay. Yeah, you almost make a little archway right there. Oh, that's ooh, that's kind of creepy looking. Like you have the eyes right there and like the antlers coming up. It's like a boo to you zoo type thing. Oops, I was way off. There we go. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Yep, a boo to you zoo. Because every single zoo names their haunted attraction Boo at the Zoo or something like that, right? You're thinking of the gum tree. Not sure if it's tropical, but it is, well, it's not like tropical, but it is like a oceanside or seaside type tree, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, no, that fits right in. Absolutely. Those and the eucalyptus too. The eucalyptus trees are really cool. Or would fit in really well here. You were flat on your back for 3 days after your second dose. Yeah, it kind of took me by surprise how much it's affected me. The first dose, there was one day. That's right, yeah, because I had to take off for my community showcase stream. So yeah, there was one day afterwards that the first dose got me. But man, oh man, that second dose, I had the chills. I had like super cold into like being hot. Like, oh, it was bad. I mean, it wasn't like bad. It wasn't like, you know, I didn't have COVID, so at least that was good. But yeah, it was rough. And it's been rough. But I was reading that if your immune system is like pretty good, that you'll have it more rough than other people, which kind of makes sense because my wife, when she had hers, she had barely any results from it, and she has type 1 diabetes, so her immune system is like, you know, not there. And she had like no effects at all, and yeah, I got really bad, and I've always had a pretty decent immune system, knock on wood. The Green Man, is that like the Wicker Man? She's still feeling it? Oh dang, how long ago did your mom get it? Let's get the that tree. This is the smallest one we've made, right? I think I got it right there. Yeah, so we have 3 sizes. We have like a small, medium, and large. Perfect. And again, the trees I put in there aren't the trees that are gonna always stay there, right? We'll kind of mix and match, excuse me, according to what we need for the area. So let's look up those gum trees. I haven't favorited it because they're awesome. But here's the ghost gum. Yeah, that's what it is, ghost gum. Here's the sapling. Saplings are great. Won't be great for this little area right here. They're too small, but almost not too small. But yeah, overall saplings are awesome to use. Let's see, where are those ghost gums? Maybe I did favorite them. Huh, I thought I did. Maybe it was just the sapling I used. Woo, big old tree. So that's a little bit too big, but that might fit in the taller one there. Let's use the smaller tree there. That looks pretty good. If we're gonna use this one, I'm gonna put some cover because it's too. The reason why I like these here because they have some cover around the base of the trunk and stuff, so it kind of fills it out. This is very just kind of standalone-ish, so we might put like a Bengal bamboo or some other type of tree to fill, or we could just kind of do like that. So it's almost as if this part right here acts as the trunk of the tree. Oh, that looks pretty kind of cool though. That looks really cool. Is that the smallest or the biggest one, or is that's the biggest one? That doesn't quite work. That kind of works. So if we had one that was like right in between this size and the sapling, that's all I need. I need like one more size in between. That's a bit more straight up too. Or you might be able to tweak that. All right, let's put that down. Put that thing back where it came from, so help me. Yep. Let's put some ground cover here. Ooh, not quite. Kinda spits out. That's cool. We have smaller bushes, right? We have like the bramble, our favorite. Ooh, now the bramble was our favorite in Thornton Hills Zoo. Does it really fit? It's more that kind of deciduous forest type look to it. So I don't know that it really does fit in this California. My trunk. Check them out. Swimming with my trunkies. They're all up on me. Now that being said, the crowberry bush here, which I also kind of associate with temperate or deciduous type forest, might kind of work nicely for some pops of color up here. I like the berries in it. Have that kind of overhang here a little bit. Anti-climbing structures for the guests to keep off, right? But you know that someone's gonna get up there. Kyle. Damn it, Kyle, get down! But I saw something bright and shiny up there. I need it. That looks better. Be a little bit up, bush, some more, yeah, bushy type growth. Oh, I thought that was a lot smaller than it was. Let's see, nope, that's bigger. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty neat. I dig it. And my lovely dome has homes. Custom elephant or giraffe feeders. Ooh, there's an idea. Huh. Yep, exactly, Earring. Yeah, Kyle and Timmy, yep. Hey, Gaming Hyena, how we doing? Welcome in. I think we're gonna fill out the other ones too, because you can definitely see through. So I think it does add in a lot when we kind of add in the ground cover there. These trees are cool. We're gonna be able to use these too. Oh, if only a little bit smaller. It'd have been so cool to be able to use this. Nope. Nope. Tis okay. You know what we're gonna use? It's everyone's favorite. Use some elephant grass. We've been ignoring elephant grass for the past little bit, haven't we? Or, oh no, you know what? It's not gonna work. Never mind, we're gonna ignore it some more. Yay! Poor elephant grass. It's like, elephant grass goes back into the foliage folder. It's like, I'm the favorite, y'all know that, right? I'm pretty much the favorite around here. I get used all the time. And then a few weeks goes by. Hey, what happened, Elephant Grass? Thought you were like the man. Yeah, shut up. Dang it. What am I going to do to cover this up? I think it's got to go in the inner ring right here. It's not going to do exactly what I want it to do. That's okay. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, here. Let's try the Scavella bush. Unique animal to start with could be kangaroos. Ooh. That'd be an interesting animal to start with. Yeah, I have no idea yet. It is a total mystery what animal we are going to start with in this zoo. Totes my boats. Oh, that's might work because it's a little bit rounded. Okay, that kinda works. Not really. It's alright, I'll come back to it later. If we need to fill it in, we need to fill it in, right? All my favorite ground cover plants are too big. Yes, they are! Having an issue there. So let's see, let's come back into Pinterest there, see if there's one more thing we can kind of tackle for our entrance area before we kind of sound off here. Because I do have to get going because the wife is going to be home soon. We're going to be heading off to do some fun things there. How about during the stream? What's that? What are we doing during the stream? Streaming? Let's see what else. This is kind of neat. You have like these just kind of basic walkway type things. So some of these items, they're only going to be useful like in the moment. Like we're like, oh, hey, this would look cool here. But again, some of them we kind of get building on. Like this is a really interesting structure here from the Lemur Forest Adventure from from the Irwin Landscape. Oh, from Jane Irwin. So this must be the Australia Zoo there. So that might be kind of a cool little bit. If we had a circular billboard, we could really make that look cool. Let's see. Oh, like that. That's kind of neat. Huh. You doing some fun things later? You're doing some OnlyFans? Ooh! Domas is going on OnlyFans later, everyone. The circle shade thing is at the Taranga. Ah, okay. The Tarangas. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. So this might be kind of, I don't want to say easy, but it might be doable to build. The only bit is like this, the way it curves around like that, that would be, probably take some creative liberties. What else could we maybe look into doing right now to make it easier later on? These are cool. Those are kind of interesting shade structures. Universities linked by transit can play a vital role in reinvigorating our cities. Yeah, I've been looking a lot about city centers in the US and how they were destroyed by like highways and like the automobile, and how places are trying to revitalize them by bringing in like people areas for like, yeah, basically places for people to walk again. It's like, oh yeah, you don't say. Cars don't buy things, people do? Huh. Some of these things are kind of cool, but again, I'm not sure if we're going to use them ever, except for like in the moment. You know, like this like walkway thing right here. That's cool, but again, I don't know if I'm going to use that. Maybe in the Australia section, but not totally sure. Yeah, I might be at the cusp of just needing to start the project. I might have put it off. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we will make this. That's kind of neat. That's pretty neat. Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to try that real quick. See how far we get. All right. So we get that. That'll be a nice little picnic shade structure to build. We're gonna plop around. So our trusty dusty mud column one there to start off. All right, so let's see here. So we're gonna make a arch that goes up and over this way using some modern wood. Maybe it's just some in-game wood, because some of the in-game wood that's not FlexiColor has really, like this, has a really nice texture on it. Again, it's not FlexiColor, which kind of stinks, but the color and everything that it has already is exactly what I'm looking for. But really limit your building area. First, please don't sprawl out. Whatever it might be. Yeah, no, we're not doing a huge Thornton Hills Zoo type project. I'd actually like to complete it without the project dying on me. It's the Chainsmoker song. I'll always point it out. All right, so we're gonna have that as our base right there. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. So like, oh, yeah, no, totally, yes, they are recolorable. I just like how this looks already. You know what I mean? Like, they already have the color down that I want. It already has, yeah, it's just already kind of complete how I need it to be. Ooh, it's getting warm in here, which I knew it was going to soon. It's gonna be like 70 something today. Woo. Yeah, there it is, Harry, exactly. What am I doing wrong here? I know there's a way to take this and like bring it up and over using the Control X method. I don't ever make arches like this, like hardly ever. So I'm kind of flubbing here. This might be something I have to look up on the old YubTubs for a tutorial. 'Cause yeah, the last time I did this was like almost half a year ago that I made the structure I'm trying to make. Zoo plank. Put a beam along the ground from the center to the end piece, like here, like that, and then do it like this. Put a beam along the ground from the center to the end. Beam. Put it vertically. This. Rotate it and put it back on its side. I don't understand what you're saying there, unfortunately. I don't comprehend. Yeah, no, it's not doing what I want it to do. Do I take both of these? No, and then it's just doing the same thing. Yeah, I'll probably just have to look up the YubTub video. I'm a very visual learner. Can't really... My reading comprehension's not great. To put it lightly. Yeah, because now I'm just doing the same thing as before. Shoot, I was hoping I could do that before stream, but I don't think I can because I don't really understand how to do it. You just build shit because this is confusing. Yeah, I know that when you get into this kind of stuff, it does start to get a little bit different. Is what I'll say. I think I can do it backwards. No, it's looking the same as if I was going forward. No, it's all messed up. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna do this on stream. That's just gonna end up being a frustrating thing. So I'll just do it off stream. That's all good. So, but anyways, that's a good point to kind of wrap up the stream regardless there. So cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey, if this is your first time hanging out with us, don't forget to go ahead and hit the subscribe button there, as we will be doing a bunch more of the new project there. And yeah, actually there's a lot of the new project, doing little builds, doing habitat builds, a whole bunch of fun stuff like that. So subscribe for that. Also hit the like button, helps out the video later and all that cool stuff, helps out the channel. And yeah, so cool. Yeah, awesome. Have a good one, everyone, and we will see you all tomorrow at around what time do we go live? 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time there. We'll go ahead and go live. So but yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Always do appreciate it, and we will see you all next time.